Hey guys, so this is bringing you another video. Welcome back to the A to Z challenge. So, we're back on the A to Z. We were, and we have been recently spamming a lot of the main account. But if you've been watching all the content, I'm pleased to say last night we got ourselves back into Master, which is good. So I think the last couple weeks I got myself quite worked up that I wasn't Master. And I think it was what was made worse is I would say if I actually went through the data of how many times I got one win away from Master in the last few weeks, I would probably say it was at least 6 times, maybe even 7 or 8. And every single time I was one win from Master, terrible game loss. And it really gets to you after a while. So I'm very, very happy that I got myself back to Master last night. Turns out, you know, I had a bit of an emotional day yesterday, but turns out doing a 6-hour stream, going away, Queen Pleb made an amazing dinner. It was one of the Hello Fresh kits. It was a pulled pork hoisin kind of wrap kind of meal. It was really good. I went on a big dog walk with Maya, clear my head and stuff. I put up a new shelf in my bedroom because we're getting so many kids' books that I'm reading at night already, which is really fun. But then I came back, had a bit of whiskey coke, was really quite mellow and chill, played 2 games, won 2 games, got to Master. Turns out being really mellow and chill is the way forward, apparently. There we go. Hello, horny boy. A grumpy... Oh my god, that's a really funny line that Cassante just did. Cassante, that voice line was a funny old goat. People will follow any god these days. That's really funny. Alright, so, Mr. Cassante. One of League's probably strongest kits. Because, like, he's a tank that does billions of damage. And, you know, like... He does have partial design of... He is supposed to do some damage. But it's supposed to only really be when he's in his ultimate. But he does damage not in his ulti. What the heck is going on here? Oh, Karma. She shielded herself. Okay, what the Karma should have done there, she didn't use Flash. She probably should have Flash E'd to get the shield on the Belveth. So it's worth knowing the Belveth was hovering 2 champions in Champ Select, Warwick and Belveth. The 2 farm. Carthus got both kills. That's not good. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up. What? I have priority? Oh my god, Cassante's priority has... Cassante's W has priority over Ornn's E? I didn't know that. Oops. Shame I didn't get that kill. That would have been nice. What's happened? My right headphone has died. I'm deaf in one ear right now. What the heck has happened? Is it back? Yeah, it's back. What the heck? Jesus Christ, it's all happening at the same time. I'm back. Hello. Oh, I don't really want to go back. I kind of want to get Sheen in my first buy. Oh. Alright, so Cassante is a champion if we go through his kit a little bit. It's worth knowing, like, I'm not a Cassante player, but I'm pretty sure everybody could be a Cassante player. He's kind of one of those type of champions. Typically, in my opinion, the stronger the kit is, the more people that could just randomly play it, and you'll be fine. Unstoppable W. I guess that's why it has prior. It's unstoppable. But yeah, his Q is a slamming on the ground. It's one of those three-parters that if you hit something, then the second Q, and then the third Q, it's that kind of knockback tornado kind of situation. So 1. Hey, Mr. Pronassi. So yeah, that's that. The W is the kind of unstoppable thing that returns like some damage and stuff. I'm gonna go back in a second. The E is a dash that gives him a shield. And you can dash to an ally and you give them a shield as well. And then the ultimate is where he basically becomes a damage dealer. And all your abilities are similar to what they do as a tank, but basically a damage version. They're all low. Nice survival by my bot lane there. Nice. They got a kill. That's really good. Hold on. Ugh. I'm gonna just bully him away that he can't get cannon minion and stuff. His confidence, you can see, isn't quite there. That's the thing I would say Cassante gives. You know, like, you play against a Riven and they just seem to have billions of confidence? I think that's Cassante, but in tank form. I mean, it is. I remember being in the dev meeting about Cassante, and, like, Riot was literally saying we wanted to make a new champion similar to Riven. Nice. I hope I'm doing better than yesterday. A bit. Yesterday was a bit of an emotional day. Had a bit of a cry. But, you know, we unfortunately had a not great situation with Maya as well, so we're kind of keeping an eye on her a bit. Hey, thanks, Power On, and she says congrats on the marriage. Thank you. But yeah, last night, I don't really mind saying, and maybe people can, you know, say, hey, that's probably okay, or maybe it's not. But yeah, last night Queen Pleb went to bed. Queen Pleb typically goes to bed a bit early for obvious reasons. She's growing a human. But Maya goes to bed with her for like, you know, an hour or so before I go to bed. Anyway, I went to bed and then Maya was under the covers on my side of the bed. So it's like, oi, move your butt. I need to get into bed. And she didn't react straight away, and I was like, oh god, my like, it's time to get up. And then when she got up, I kind of like, you know, moved the covers out the way, and unfortunately there was a really big wet patch where she was. So, you know, a little bit concerning. I don't know if she got startled. I don't know, you know, I'm not really sure why. So a little bit concerning, obviously, but she seems kind of okay.
An ally has been slain.
Random blitzcrank. So yeah, a little bit concerning, but we're keeping an eye on it. Me and Queen Pleb, you know, she said to me earlier, like, should we go to the vet maybe later this week? Which we probably need to do anyway. Her ear's been bothering her for a little while. You know, we do ear cleaning, but they do deeper ear cleans at the vet. It's a shame we're not getting that kill when she's low, but you can't risk it. Should just do void grubs.
Mother would love this, eh? Her only son.
Little bit crazy fight, but we baited out Karth Assault and it didn't do anything, so that's cool. Well, yeah, Queen Pleb is unfortunately, like, a friend of hers, like an ex-work colleague, had a Vizsla, and their Vizsla had kind of similar issues. So we're hoping it's not something that turns into a bigger problem. So yeah, we're hoping it's not much. I'm hoping she just got into quite a kind of a deep sleep, and then I was like, "Hey, move your butt," and she got startled or something. That's, you know, if it's that, then it's fine. But you know, it was a little bit of a concern. It's so refillable and buy boots. Ooh. No. So again, he went in, like, he got tower aggro because obviously he's got Bammies, so I stand next to him and that means he's going to instantly take the tower aggro. He got one plate. I would imagine he's not basing with full health. Yeah, not quite. But it's enough health, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, hello. The good thing when you're playing top lane, I don't know if one is up right now. No, if you do a prio, it means you often get the access to the plants. Plant access is very good. Oh, one just does so much damage. Hilariously, of the two tanks that do billions of damage, it is these two. Oh. Ornn and Cassante both probably do a little bit too much damage for being tanks. This might be a mistake. I don't think he can just straight up dive me. I might be wrong. Arthur's is bot, but like, where's Anivia? Mid. Again, to be fair, I'm not that scared of an Anivia in Modern League. I'm just so in between, by the way, every wave. Sometimes you may see someone like do what I just did. So why are you basing and then you cancel your base? Was your intention to go back? Yes and no. So the reason right now I'm too low health to go forward to make a play, right? Interesting. Right now I'm a bit too low health to go to make a forward play. Second Karth assault just for me. But what you basically do is you put a base on, and it means that if someone comes to try and kill you, you're already basing while they're making their way to you. So if like I'm basing early, and someone pops up here, nice. He overstayed. He was never going to get the kill. But yeah, basically, it means that I'm basing. And if someone pops up, then I'm already going to get the base off, and then they're just wasting their time. And if no one shows up by the time the next minion wave shows up, then I won't cancel my base, and I'll stay. Because again, you just saw that. Like, he can't dive me. Like, that's the thing. He does a lot of damage, but he doesn't do damage under tower. He doesn't have dive potential. Do you think I can bait him? Oh. Oh my god, I don't even get an assist. I didn't get any damage on him at all. No, that's so bad. I should have just walked away. That was greedy from me. Maybe Luchton. Luchton just said, would I ever bring educational content back in terms of short form? So, like, I did a Lee Sin video a long time ago of how to ward kick. That's the kind of a perfect thing that would be more short content on YouTube rather than a full video nowadays. And yeah, maybe. Oh, what? We did it! Finally. So the reason why I knew I could go for that, I've got a completed item now. And he was so overextended that I know he doesn't have flash up. And you just saw there, the power of Cassante when you combine him with Iceborne, people can't get away. Like, it's ridiculous. It's too much CC and too much damage.
No monster greater
The power of Cassante, man. I personally would say, and again, right now, his balance, I would say Cassante and his balance is actually not that strong because they've had to tone his balance down a lot. Because his kit is just simply too strong. But I would say the two strongest potential kits in the game of League of Legends, I would say, is probably... What are we doing, bud? I would say it's Cassante and Viego.
desert was my mentor.
I think those are the two strongest kits in League of Legends. Their kits are just out of this world strong.
Unstoppable.
The Rage ult. Yeah, I think this has been a pretty decent game of showing what this champion can do. I was thinking about going for a flash play. Not really sure I needed to ult it, but if you don't use your ult, then you're not really using it ever, so you may as well occasionally use it. Oh. No point continuing. Karthus wave clear. Do I ever miss old school Karthus mid? What are we doing? Why? The Belveth needs to learn when the play is done. We weren't going to get anything more in that play. Weird. Very weird. Do I ever miss old school Karthus mid though? Yeah, but like the thing is League has changed so much. Like, I don't think you can get away on average with playing something like a Karthus mid nowadays. The game is too fast. If you go back and like, I urge people, if you're newer to the game, and when I say newer to the game, if you've started League within the last 5 years, go watch Season 1 or Season 2 League of Legends content, and you will see how slow the game is. It is ridiculously slow. And something, when the game is really slow, you can get away with playing something like Karthus mid. When the game is so fast-paced, to be honest, Karthus jungle is even a little bit outdated, but he can get away with it by how much he can farm. They know where his power range. I'm going to go on unending next. The reason for unending, I normally wouldn't go it this early into a game, but the fights between me and Orn, a lot of it are just standing next to each other, just wailing shots, while unending gives scaling damage the longer you're in a fight next to people. So it actually makes sense.
I will push them back, alone if I must.
An ally has been slain.
But see what I mean? If I had an unending despair, that unending despair is starting to do a lot of damage because I'm just standing on top of him. Huh? What are these Orn ults, man? I don't think this guy plays Orn. They are bizarre. One thing, obviously, you never know is I'm not in this Ornn's brain, so I don't know what that ultimate is technically, what the intention was. Was the intention there to kill me, or was the intention there just to kind of like get me to base? Because if the intention was to get me to base, well, then he was successful. I'm basing. But to me, that's just a bit of a waste of a good ulti like that. So I'm going to go top still. I might actually go over and take the red. Because I don't think Severe's going to go and take it. Because the priority on the game right now is looking at bot lane. So I may as well go take it. I'm going to push up top. And then I will 100% TP if a fight happens here. And again, Ornn could be making his way down bot lane already. If he thinks that's where I was going. Nope, he's here. Ooh. I'm completely fine. I shouldn't have flashed. I should have accepted it. But then I get a 2v1 kill on the Karthus. I don't know why Karthus was there, by the way. Massive, massive, massive error. Because now that completely gives us an ending. And now Ornn's walking into a fight, but they don't have any prio. There we go. I think Belveth dies for that, but we got the objective. Kaiser actually didn't even look to fight. That's fine. I don't know why Karthus was top lane. I have survived his ultimate a bunch, so he actually might be frustrated that he hasn't managed to kill me yet. Because I think, what, 2 or maybe even 3 of the ultimates were specifically to try and kill me, and none of them got me. So there is a chance he came just because he was annoyed, but that's fine. Worth. Very much worth. Thornmail second. I mean, it's not bad versus Belveth, I guess, but I don't think I would go. I don't think I would complete Thornmail second in this game. I think even an unending for the Ornn is not bad. A similar concept to what I've said is like me and him are just standing on top of each other. No way. Oh, that was painful. He just survived. Didn't really expect. Whoa, what the heck severe was that? That was unnecessary. Redemption, go! Nice. It was really close to get the kill, and obviously Ornn is tanky, but should have got that. I think Severe flashed in. I think she flashed into the fight. I would run. Oink! Oi! That was nice. Good job. TPing. This is more of a TP to stop them going on the Belveth. And again, whenever you're playing a champion with teleport, a bit of an advice that I would give is like, I probably haven't used my teleport I probably didn't use my teleport in about a 10-minute period there. So arguably, if you haven't used it for 10 minutes, then that means you've wasted it, because you could have used it and it would have come back up on cooldown by the time you haven't even used it in the first place. That's something when I got coached by XP2. Obviously, that's quite a specific Shen thing, because Shen has his ultimate, which is also a teleport. But it was very apparent of, like, there are several times that I'm playing the champion, and yeah, I haven't used TP for 10 minutes. It's like, well, that's if you use teleport, it's a 5-minute cooldown. So if you don't use teleport in a 10-minute period, it means you haven't been using the cooldown that's available. It's very true.
Sometimes a warden must become a warrior.
So I would say if you are taking teleport, don't be shy with using it. I've been probably a bit too shy using it this game, and even if that's just teleporting back to top lane, do it. You may as well. Like, not teleporting back to top lane, I probably missed a bit of farm. We're doing Baron?
My people stand with me. My weapon aims.
Oh. You don't want your Belveth to be tanking this. Whoever's tanking Baron, see I've got the debuff there. This unit deals 50% reduced damage to Baron. So your main damage dealer, you don't want that to be the person that's tanking, because that's your main damage dealer. Ooh, that's fine. We're gonna ace, or not ace, but that's fine. Sante is crazy, by the way. You just have so much confidence to go in. Like, I don't think I play another champion. And again, I don't play Sante, but I don't think any other champion in my champion pool that I play in Master has this. Sante, you just feel you can go into the middle of them and you're like, what are you gonna do? And you know, you might eventually die, but I took 2 or 3 of them with me. And I'm a tank. Just crazy. Oh, Karthus didn't get... Oh, Blitzcrank? That might have been a bad hook. Yeah, that hook gave
I am not dead.
gave Belveth the kill. Bonk. See, Ornn does billions of damage too. Oof. Upgraded thingies would be good, because these actually give a magic resist shield, which obviously is a counter to Karthus.
If Tope were here, he'd point out all my mistakes. Good thing we separated.
Who's Tope? Does anybody know the lore? Sante just said if Tope was here, he would point out all my mistakes. Who dat? Oh, is it partner? Yeah, okay.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, level 17 Anivia, but it's Rod of Ages that's given her the bonus level.
Built Nazuma. No god, king or beast could conquer them.
I want to go top lane. Lux has teleport as well, but I'm more effective being here. I didn't mean that. You oh. Yeah. Okay, so that mistake where I said, hey, don't base, I didn't mean to. It worked out. That was a little bit lucky. That kind of looked like big brain plays, but I can assure you I did not mean to do that. I forgot my keybind of what emotes are on this account. Does no damage to me. With my E shield and my boots. Full tank! Why can a full tank do that? I didn't even have my ultimate. That turns me into a damage dealer. Oh, God. Cassante. It's not okay. It's not okay. Oh, dearie me. Uh-oh. Doing too much, Belbeth. Again, Belbeth's a crazy champion too.
Act like failure is
Your
impossible.
team has destroyed a turret.
Never fall.
Level 18. Am I the only level 18? No, Lux is 18. Hook me. Yeah, I think this has been a really, really good example of Cassante. He is a bit of a crazy champion. And, you know, you're not going to have a game like a Katarina that you can go 25 kills. That's not really Cassante, right? But he's just consistently so strong. To the left. To the right. Crisscross. That was the whole enemy team. She's just basing again.
Surrender is a weakling's word. I'm done holding back.
What can you do? What can she do? Hello. Mr. Cassante is here. In the towers. Oh my gosh. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Cassante. This champion's bonkers. The problem with him, I think, is I don't mind the concept of a tank turning into a damage dealer. Like, it's an interesting concept. You press his ultimate, and then he's squishy, and then rah. The problem with it is he does too much damage when he's a tank. But I would say that's more of just a League of Legends problem right now than a Cassante problem. Like, every tank does too much damage. Shen, Dr. Mundo, Ornn, they all do too much damage as a tank. But Cassante is even more elevated than the rest of them in terms of damage because he also turns into a damage dealer. It's just a little bit too crazy. Little bit too crazy. So there we go. Mr. Cassante, 29 LP. I did the highest damage in the game as a tank. Yeah. Okay. 846, 36,000 damage. Like, again, we had a good game, but I did 3,000 more damage than a Karthus that has a ulti that is hitting 5 people every single time he presses R. I do more damage than that. Yeah. And again, it's not like Cassante's hard to play. Like, I honestly think everybody can play Cassante. He's a very, very easy champion. He's easy because he's overloaded. If his kit wasn't as crazy or his damage wasn't as high, he'd be harder to play. But yeah, I also think his synergy between Iceborne Gauntlet and him is too good as well, because his mobility is so insane. Dash on his W, dash on his E. His ultimate technically is a dash kinda, and then his Q brings people back toward him. And then when you get Iceborne Gauntlet, the target is also slowed. So like they can't get away. It's kind of bizarre. But anyway, that is going to be it. Hopefully you enjoyed for what it was. That was Cassante. So after this, we, I think, are doing a couple AD carries. I think it's Kai'Sa, is it? I believe it's, yeah, so it's Kai'Sa, then Callista, then Karma, then Karthus, then Kassadin, then Katarina, then Kael, then Kain, then Kennen, then Kha'Zix, then Kindred, then Kled, then Kog'Maw. So again, quite a lot of K champions. But if you enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's Aussie Games bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine, you'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment and subscribe, keep the Aussie dream alive.